their immigration policy. Now, largely born out of the persecution of Jews around the world by different nations, be it Muslim, Christian, whomever, who were slaughtered wholesale. What they did, they set up a law which was actually based on Nazi, not Jewish law, on Nazi law, which said the Nazis would kill anyone that had a Jewish grandparent. So the Jewish state said anyone who has a Jewish state said anyone who has a Jewish grandparent has the right to move here to escape persecution. So halachically, which is by Jewish law, they're not considered Jews. Yet in a bizarre twist of fate, we've let our definition of the state be determined by Nazis, so that we can say rest Jews.
So I think maybe, and correct me if I'm wrong, you were kind of suggesting that Jews of European descent perhaps have less of a right to settle in Israel than the Jews that were from the Middle East.
Well, I don't know. So you have more.
difference between ISIS and Israel.
So what I would say, and a lot of people often say, maybe you won't say, but a lot of people often say, so what I would say in response is that a lot of black people were removed from Africa 400 years ago against your will. But you wouldn't say that those people who were removed from Africa 400 years ago, black people, no longer have a right to that land or that land.
No, definitely. But to make it make more sense in the context of the conversation, I think we're trying to establish why is it that the European Jews might be catching a particular kind of discrimination opposed to others, right? That's what I'm going, right?
Discrimination in
Israel. Well, anyway, really, right? Before we get there, what I'm saying is we were trying to identify different types of Jews, right? So right now we have Nigerians and Jamaicans. We understand at one point the Jamaicans might have been in Nigeria, right? Because of the transatlantic slave trade, unfortunately, moved somewhere else. So what we're trying to establish is that connection between the land, right? So that's where the conversation goes.
So it's actually where we started. So what happened was the Jews were taken out of Israel by the Romans. This is where most Ashkenazim, we believe, came from. They were taken to Italy as captives, and if you go to Rome, you can see Titus's Arch, which has like the engraving that the Romans, where they plundered Jerusalem and took away the menorah, the candelabrum. And so Jewish slaves were taken to Italy. From Italy, they then migrated north into Germany, Poland, and the rest of Europe. So that's how we came to be in Europe largely. We were taken on ships, not too dissimilar to the history of how Africans came to be in America. And so we were taken as war captives, as slaves. We were enslaved by the Romans. We were hunted in their colosseums for sport. We were like, we also have a horrible history of persecution, both of our people. And so to his point is we haven't, just like Africans, you've got a brother who doesn't know how long ago his family left Africa, yet has a strong connection with the land. So much so that when I asked him, he's a Muslim? It's like, okay, you're Muslim? But when I asked you why you're here, it wasn't Islam, it's like, I'm a Pan-Africanist. And so that's like your driving. So it's a huge part of your identity, just like being... almost an assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
So I think it's an interesting point. What I was going to say is just how our friend here can't pinpoint whether his ancestors were from Nigeria or Ghana or somewhere else in West Africa. You can, okay, but some people can't. Some and Ashkenazi Jews can blood DNA.
Is that what you find? You find that when the Ashkenazi Jews do their DNA, they find that they are
particularly through the Kohanim, particularly through a section of Jews called the Kohanim, the Cohens. You can find genetic marks which come through Kohanim, not only from people from Poland, but also from Ethiopia, Jews in Ethiopia, Jews in all over the.
Some might make a distinction between Chinese Jews, Ethiopian Jews, and European Jews. Does that make sense, right? As a matter of fact, the Jews might have made a distinction themselves.
We do.
Exactly, right? So this is the
distinctions we make are based. So the distinction we make is based largely on the prayer rite. People mistakenly believe it's based on ethnicity. It isn't. So the Ashkenaz is the Hebrew name for Germany. The Ashkenazim actually aren't necessarily from Germany. They can be from anywhere, but they follow the prayer rites and the customs. So the Minhagim, which is the customs, and the Nusach, which is the prayer rite of the Ashkenaz community. The Sephardim follow this community. The Sephardim is Spain. They follow the customs of the Spanish and Portuguese, and then collectively that's also now described the Jews of the Middle East, because that's prayer rites spread East. And so for us, ethnicity has never been that important. What's important is basically the community you descend from, and it comes via the father. And so we have very mixed. So my haplotype, genetically, my haplotype is African and Israeli. It's E1, B1, whatever it is, which is not, it's not European. It's not, my family, my Jewish family are Polish, so I've got Ashkenazi DNA. I've also got lots of Irish DNA, a little bit of English DNA. But, and then it also says like biblical Israel, which maybe it's Canaanite or something. But my DNA.
What percent connects you to the land of Israel?
So all Ashkenazi DNA, basically a third of my DNA. The bit which isn't Jewish, which it just says like, it says Western Middle Eastern, and like basically draws a map around biblical Israel. That was like tiny, it was like 3%. So I would imagine that's, whereas I've got more European DNA than I have, and that's because most of my great-grandparents were European rather than Jewish. But Judaism doesn't work like that. Judaism either comes via the mother or you convert, and so that's why Jews look different in different lands. But we don't define ourselves on that.
Can you convert? And then once you convert, you have a stake in Israel. Is that how it works?
So once you join the Jewish people, then you have a right to live in the Jewish homeland, the Jewish national home. Yeah.
And is it a possibility that a lot of the Zionists in that early century, like the 18th, 19th century, could have been reverts or converts into Judaism?
No. The overwhelming majority of Jews do not descend from converts. They go all the way, but we have common ancestors. We can trace our DNA all the way back to Israel. But there would have been converts.
Throughout the Jewish history in Europe, there were conversions, there were intermarriages, all of that kind of stuff, which is why you have so much of our genetics which belong to other. That doesn't mean we're any less Jewish, do it?
Many people who try to undermine the Semitic roots of Jews often claim of the Ashkenazi. They like to claim that most Ashkenazi are descended from the Khazars. But the Khazars moved south into the Caucasus, whereas the Ashkenazi, I think they tended to come from Germany and ultimately from Spain,
So basically,
via the Rhineland.
so to really reinforce that point, before the kingdom of Khazaria, there was Jewish Ashkenazi communities in Europe. So we have ancient cemeteries, we have ancient communities that long predate Khazaria. So it's one of those. It's usually used by people who want to attack the idea of
The so-called Khazar, if the majority did become Jews,
It's fine. Can I just keep that inside? Sorry.
their descendants in the Caucasus, the so-called mountain Jews, the Caucasus Jews of Dagestan and Chechnya.
So in Israel,
These are likely to be descendants from
how is
the
the power
Khazars.
structure in Israel? So who is the ruling elite in Israel?
So again, so what most people, in the same way that if you look at most Western nations, and Jews don't see themselves, we don't divide ourselves into these ethnic categories, but other people do. And so as an example, the poorest community in Israel isn't Ethiopian Jews. It isn't say Arabs. The poorest community in Israel is Haredi, so ultra-Orthodox Jews. So they
don't work.
Not anymore. It used to be. It's not the case anymore. For instance, in education, the group that outperforms anyone else in terms of religious communities are Christian Arabs. And so what people tend to do, they look at the surnames of, say, prime ministers and presidents and say, aha, they're all Ashkenazim. But the reason for the historical legacy of Ashkenazim being in more senior positions was because if you were a Jew coming from Ethiopia, your education will have been very limited.
Enough of that. These modern day Jews are not the real Jews of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Right? They are false. That's why we want Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai to return to make everything right. Give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. And shalom to our sincere brothers on the highways and byways who are the real Jews. Shalom.